What's going on, team? It's your boy G, aka Janato Sensei. We back at it again with another episode of the G Files, man. Today's episode, we're going to be reviewing Free Guy. But before we do, I need you guys to do me one huge favor, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and any bit of support is greatly appreciated. You can be watching anything on YouTube right now, but you decided to check this video out. So I appreciate y'all. Without further ado, let's jump into the review. All right, y'all. So Free Guy, man. This is a movie that wasn't really on my radar initially until I went and saw the trailer. I didn't even make a video on the trailer just because I didn't know if the movie was really going to be good. But Reynolds is the star of this film, and we all know Ryan Reynolds is like that, bro. Not just from being like an action hero type of actor and stuff like that, but he's just hilarious, bro. I didn't realize like how funny he actually is until this movie, honestly, because we all know like he's hilarious in Deadpool and stuff like that, but Deadpool is Deadpool, and there's certain things that I didn't think would translate, but it definitely did. To not be a comedian, but you know, just be literally hilarious, like it's crazy to me. But even just past him being a star of the movie, man, like everybody in this movie was freaking hilarious, just about, except for the big bad in this movie. I wasn't really rocking with him. He was kind of corny to me, but I'll talk about that a little bit later, man. Like I was saying, the movie is freaking hilarious, man. It looks amazing, from the 3D animations and all the craziness that's happening graphically as we're going through the movie. I was really like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is like everything that I would want in a video game, but like in a movie standpoint. Like, I don't know how they kind of did this. Like, I don't know who they asked and, you know, polled to get ideas for like what to actually put in this, because basically like people were really living their lives through this game, right? And then you have the NPC character named Guy, which is, you know, Ryan Reynolds, who basically awakens. Everybody else is just, you know, continuing to do the same thing over and over again, but he starts thinking for himself and starts changing, and that just turns the whole movie up, you know. So I don't want to get too much into spoilers, because I really think this is like a must watch, bro, because it's just a really fun movie, you know what I'm saying? There was definitely some slow parts within it when it came to things that happen outside of the game, but everything that happens in the game is great. There's definitely some plot holes within it, you know, mainly on the outside of how they justify everything that's going on within the plot. But you know, some of the decisions that, you know, the IRL people in the movie make, it just doesn't necessarily make sense if we look at it from like, you know, what you would actually think a gaming company or like gamers would actually think of. So there's definitely like plot holes just from a practicality standpoint, especially like I feel like the endings of movies are probably like the most difficult, just because you got all this build up and you want to end it off on a bang, and I feel like they did that, but how they translated it into the IRL world didn't really hit the same. Now, speaking of worlds, man, the world building within the game itself was freaking immaculate, bro. I love the training arc for this movie. All the NPCs, all the characters, all the actors and actresses, bro, like they were super funny. Like Lil Rel, you know what I'm saying? Like he's really good. Like he's really good as like, you know, support actor, and just like being able to bounce off of people, and it was just super funny. I think just because like, you know, the possibilities were just endless of things that they could do inside the game to push the story forward, really helped them in some ways, but in other ways it hurt them because the movie kind of dragged along. Like, it wasn't really a super long movie, but there was definitely parts in the movie I was like, man, like I kind of wish they would just get to the point, because they have really cool aspects that, you know, take a really long time to get to, but when we get to them, it's definitely a huge payoff. Not to mention all the cameos from a whole bunch of different actors and streamers and YouTubers and, you know, just people in general that had me like, yo, like who else is gonna be in this movie, man? Like, this is crazy. I also think that this had a really good movie to trailer ratio. Like, there was still plenty of things that weren't shown in the trailer that, you know, we were able to experience in the movie that made the movie that much better. But I think that, you know, the romantic aspect of the movie, by the time they actually got to it, I was just like, all right, I don't really care about this. Like, I get the point, but we're here for Free Guy. Like, I want to know about his story and how it ends. But I think overall, man, this was a really entertaining movie. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely recommend you guys go see it. And the default score that I'm going to give this movie is a 86 out of 100. I think this movie had really high highs, but there was definitely some lows that, you know, definitely held it back from reaching that upper echelon of movies. That mainly was like, you know, how the movie kind of dragged along, and the previous points I was making about, you know, the plot holes and just the practicality of some things that Definitely should have limited them in the IRL world specifically, but not so much in the video game world, because I think the video game world was perfect. Like, I don't have no issues about that, but it's just what happened IRL in the movie that kind of drug the movie down a little bit. But that's all I got, man. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what your favorite part of the movie was in the comment section below, and I'm gonna head up out of here, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Like I said earlier, any bit of support is greatly appreciated. You could be watching anything on YouTube right now. We decided to check this video out, so I appreciate y'all. And without further ado, I'm gonna head up out of here. Y'all know the vibes. Always keep growing, keep going. Speed boy G. I'm gone. Peace.
Dang, I know they like that video, bro. That's crazy. I can't wait to see the comment. Whoa, what are you still doing here? Well, since you're here, you might as well hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because if you didn't, what are we really here for? If you're still here at this point, you probably still want to know and talk more about it. So come through on the Twitch stream, man. Twitch.tv/JeNatoSensei. I want to see you in the chat. Let me know you came from YouTube, and we could talk about today's video, discuss anime, movies, films. Y'all already know what it is, bro. Wait, that's still not it? Oh, I know what it is. You was wondering about this drip right here. Well, you can check that out on IG, Growth Apparel. That's Growth Apparel, GRWTH. It's on the screen right now. So go copy you a tee, man. I'm gonna see y'all in chat. I'm gonna see y'all in these comments. I appreciate y'all once again. Y'all already know I rocks with you, bro. I'm out of here. You still here? Ah, y'all gang.